Hello, welcome to the Pure Light Awakening channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you are returning, then thank you so much for being with me today again. And today I wanted to pop up on and make a short video about what I feel is important that we are focusing on right now, and what I am being guided to share. Okay, I channel, for those of you who are new, I am an intuitive channel. I have channeled since I was a child. I have previously worked as a psychic medium and teacher within the spiritual community. And I have started channeling, and I channel the source energy, I channel angels, I channel star beings, and also, of course, my higher self, and provide information about the awakening, or some people call the ascension, and trying to share my journey and trying to share my information about what we are in, and what we can do and why we are here, and a little bit about how we can navigate this life as a human. Okay. And a little bit about how we can awaken even more, and what's kind of physically going on with our body and stuff like that. Okay, so for those of you who are new, that's kind of what I do. My name is Nina, and thank you for being here. And we're going to jump straight into today's channeling. I don't channel live. I do that sometimes, not very often. Mostly I sit down and I meditate, and I connect, and I write down or I download what I am given, and then I share. Okay, so today, what I was guided to do is to come on today and say a couple of things. Most of all, they are telling me that we need to, as light beings, I mean, if you found this channel, if you found me, then you're a light being, you're a light worker, okay? You are someone who is awakening, you're someone who is part of the ascension, or the event, or whatever some people call that, different things. I call it the awakening. So that means that you are awakened, or you are about to awaken, or you have embarked at least on some sort of spiritual journey. And as a light worker, as a light being, we are beacons. Our light then kind of invites others in. Because when you open up to invite that much light into your physical form, that will also show for others when they look at your physical form, okay? So you are a beacon then for others. And you don't actually have to do anything to be that beacon. You just have to be. You are here. You are awakened. You let the light flow through you from source. And so automatically you are a beacon. Automatically you are sharing the light just by being here. Okay, so that's something that was important for some of you maybe to hear, is that just being here is actually enough. Okay, now for another thing, as I have said in previous videos, we are guided invited to become our own gurus. Okay, listen to teachers, yes, take courses if you feel you need to. But what we are encouraged to do is to understand that we are all gurus, that we are all sovereign beings, that we are all in connection with God. In fact, we are a ray that shines out from God's source itself. So we are actually God. We are one. We are oneness, right? So that's also important that you remember that you are a sovereign being. Okay? You are your own guru. You have to find your own path. Your awakening is unique. Your awakening is yours. Okay? So that's kind of important. I saw something here in the back. I don't know what it was. Sometimes I get some lights or some different things showing up on camera. So if you see that, then let me know. Anyways, so that was important for me to share that. And also, in these days we are in, there is so much turmoil on this planet at this moment. There is a lot of heat energy, is what I want to say. Both, of course, globally, the planet is heating up. But there is a lot of heat energy in fire, in the physical, yes, but more importantly, within each and every one of us. There is a lot of fiery, angry energy out there right now, okay? A lot of people are frustrated. A lot of people are feeling the pressure, okay? And what we are invited to do as light workers, stay calm, stay cool. And by you doing that, because many people say, well, what will that do, Nina? Well, how can that help anyone? Well, actually, by you focusing on staying in the calmness of you, of your higher self, of your true self, eternal self, by you being in that energy, that is what you then are sending out into the collective. And that is what will impact, influence the collective. If enough of us beacons are focusing on being in that love space, in that eternal light being space, then that is what we are sending out to the entire planet, just by being here, just by focusing on being in that flow. You don't have to do or say anything. You just have to focus on being there. So see if you can log off, not be dragged into a lot of the news, a lot of the anger, a lot of the duality that's going on right now. See if you can be in stillness, be in nature, be with the ones you love, the ones that cherish you as you are, the ones that appreciate you. Just do things that makes you happy. That will increase your energy even more. That will also help with your awakening, with your physical also frequency update, because your body is going through a frequency update. It is heightening in frequency. Okay, so that's also important to remember. It's not your soul going through an awakening or a frequency update, because your soul is already one with God. It knows everything it needs to know. So it is your physical form that is going through this. It's going through the frequency update, but it's also going through an awakening process within the ego mind, right? Within balancing the ego and the higher self. So that's what's going on. So basically what they're saying is that inviting us to stay calm and stay cool, which as I said also in the previous video regarding the new moon, cool down, okay? Use water, use ice cream if you like that. Use something to cool also your physical. And they also said that the blue light of the Pleiades, because for me they come in with the blue light and the blue crystals, and they can also help you in cooling down. And also that blue light is healing. It's healing light. So if you are connected with Star Family, then, or if there's another star family you would prefer, or angels, of course you go to them, but for me at least the Pleiades are very present and are very healing, and they will also help cool down. So that's kind of what I get. Now what I also got was a connection with Jeshua, who I also feel is a big part of my life, also with Archangel Michael or Michaela. They are actually non-gender, so they can be either or. But Jeshua came through, and also Mary with him. And they said that, remember, because many people are thinking of him as a very special person. But what he's trying to explain is that he was a person. He was a human. The only difference maybe between him and us is that he was more awakened to what he truly is. But you are the same. You are a supreme being in one with God. So was he. So is he, right? And so what he's trying to teach us, and that for me is at least what the Christ consciousness is all about, that we are kind of inviting into our physical, is to remember that you are a supreme being. You have the same gifts and the same powers as him, as Jeshua ben Joseph on this planet had. it was just he was the one that kind of became famous about having that awakening experience, the one that got written about. But of course, there's been many humans who have had the same awakening experience. And so what he wants to do, and what he wants us to know, is that we are all the same. We are all equally important. We are all equally special. And we are all equally divine and supreme beings, as he was and still is. Okay? So that was something he came through to say today, that he wanted me to share. Let's see if there was anything else. Is there anything else, people? Clarity. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was guided to pull some crystals out today, and there was, of course, a meaning for that. I just grabbed whatever crystal they're telling me to, so now they're just showing me. So they invited me to take this today. It's a clear quartz. It's a big piece of clear raw quartz, and this is a crystal that has been. It's kind of common, and many people have it, and so they don't really maybe appreciate all the energy that it is about, because this is a very powerful crystal, and even though it's common, it's still extremely powerful and extremely special. And what they were telling me is that they encourage you to, if you don't already have a piece of clear quartz, then see if you can try and get a hold of one. So they're encouraging you to hold it in your hands like this, and to close your eyes, and to ask for clear guidance. Okay, so the clear quartz will help you get clarity in situations and in questions. Okay, but also it will help you connect. Many people don't think about the clear crystal as the crystal to connect with source. They think very often of the amethyst as the crown chakra, of course, and as the crystal that connects with spirit. But what it is with the clear quartz is it also connects with spirit, but it also gives you clarity, and it helps you to clear the mind as well. If your ego is too active, hold a clear quartz and invite your team to help clear your mind, okay? To calm the monkey mind, okay? So that's what they were guiding me to do, is to show you this and to say, hold it in your hands and ask them to give you clarity, and ask them to connect, and ask them to help you see things clearly, okay? So that was one thing they wanted to say. I also brought out the rose quartz pyramid today. And it's something about the energy of the pyramids. There are several videos about that on YouTube. I would encourage you to go on there and Google and have a look. They will explain the energies of the pyramid. I'm not going to go into that here, but I was just guided to bring that out today, because the rose quartz, for me, I also have a big piece of raw rose quartz here. It's very soothing, it's very healing, it's very motherly, and that's something we need now also in this period of time, to help to soothe, to help calm down the energies. Okay, they also invited me to bring out this blue turquoise, and also this green blue, or it's mostly green fluorite. Okay, and the fluorite is, of course, connected to the heart, but it's also, for me, a very spiritual crystal, and it also goes to all the chakras. And another one is, of course, this blue turquoise, which is for me about the upper chest, but also about communication. So with that, they said when they invited me to take the blue heart, they encouraged me to talk about think before you speak now, because of this heated energy that we're in. They encourage you to think before you speak. Don't let yourself be dragged into unnecessary arguments because of this heated energy that we're in. I know that Mars and Venus is in Leo right now, both of them, and that is kind of the masculine and feminine in the heat sign. So that might also be that heated I mean, Mars is already the heated element planet. So that being in Leo, which is also heated, it's a lot of heated energy, and it can be a lot of back and forth balance, Venus, Mars, feminine, masculine balance and arguments, that kind of thing. So that's why they said, think before you speak. Make sure that you calm down. Make sure that you find that peace within you before responding to anything right now, okay? And use green quartz as well for heart opening and for making decisions with your heart. Okay, so that's kind of what they said about the crystals today. Is there anything else? Okay. Okay, yeah, I get it. Thank you. Okay, thank you. They said, see the beauty within everyone and within everything. And with that, they mean, even though when people are in this heated energy and when they are arguing or when they are being so-called difficult in your perception, remember who they really are as well. Everyone on this planet is a supreme being. Everyone on this planet is a light. Everyone on this planet is one with God. Don't forget that. Okay? Of course, you are a human being. Of course, you are here to experience the emotions of a human being, so that when somebody does something to you, you are kind of designed to respond. Yes. But can you also remember the higher perspective? Can you also remember that they are a supreme being, and if they were doing something to you in this life, not to you, but actually for you, you have designed it together. You have agreed upon this together. Okay? So yes, let the human feel what it needs to feel, but remember also that that person is a light being, and you have decided together that this situation was supposed to play out the way it played out. Okay? So that was something they wanted me to say as well. So see if you can see the divine in others and in the animals and in nature, in everything, because everything is made up of the same life force. Everything. Okay? And see if you can see that in everything, in a rock, in a tree, in the flowers, in another human being, in an animal, in everything. Can you pick up on the frequency? Can you pick up on the resonance? Because everything is energy just vibrating at a different frequency, right? Can you pick up on what frequency? Can you feel the frequency vibration? Can you feel the energy? Can you hear what tone it is? That's exciting. That's something to play with, right? To have fun with. So see the light in everything. See the divine in everything. Remember that everything is just an expression of God's source energy. Expressing and learning about itself, actually. Okay? I think that was it for today. I will be back again with another video soon. I hope you are doing well out there, and from my heart to yours, thank you so much for being here today, and I wish you the very best. Okay? Much love.